the upcoming artists and those that have been in the ministry for quite some time. And I'm just so excited that she came back. She's been on the show before, but now she got a new project, and I'm excited. So we're going to talk. Please help me welcome my guest, Miss Mary Wynn. Hey, Mary. How are you, sweetheart?
It is
a
privilege to be here.
The pleasure is mine. I am just so glad that you are still connected and still doing great things.
Thank you, thank you. I'm just so thankful to God for everything that He has done and the doors that He has opened. And one of them started with you in 2005 for the showcase, because I was really nervous.
No, tell us about that, because you, and I remember, who were the judges? Can you remember the judges?
It was you, Jay Moss, Karen Clark, and what's his name from California? Steve, Brother Steve.
Yes.
And I was like, ooh. They had some heavy hitters in the room, and there were some really talented people there. So I was just thankful that God moved. He moved, and it was a blessing because it opened up many other doors for me.
Absolutely. Now, Mary, you got this new CD, I'm Ready. What's the concept behind that? Because this is the new one. Now, you have three out now?
This is my third project.
Wow.
But I'm really excited about this one because I think it's my baby.
Okay.
Because I really took more time with this to make sure everything was right. As, for example, the title. I really labored and prayed, Lord, what do I want to say, you know, with this project? And the song was originally entitled Change. I'm Ready for a Change. And I started to look up the word ready, and it said prepared for a purpose, available for service, action, and progress. And I was like, this is it.
See, and that's really key, because it's so important that when we put these projects out, that we research what we're really talking about, because you never know who's really being blessed by that. Now, that song, Raining Over Me.
Okay, I can't
Jesus.
I can't take credit for that.
Did you write that one?
I didn't write that one.
Really?
That was written by Ernest J. Lee.
Oh, my.
He produced the project.
Shout out to Ernest.
That's right. Shout out to Ernest. He produced this project, and he poured his heart into it as well. So, I mean, we're really excited about the music and the response that I've been receiving. That is blessing God's people, and that's what you really want.
It was released March the 13th?
March the 20th. March the 13th was the original date, but as I said, I wanted to make sure everything was right. So we pushed it back. Well, it was only 1 week, but hey.
That's still good. That's still good. Yeah. Now, Mary, you're no stranger to us. You've acquired a bachelor and a master's degree.
Yes.
Please share with my audience the importance of getting an education than just making these CDs.
It is key.
Wow.
It is really key, because there's so much more to it than the music. But I originally began playing the piano, classical music. And I say this all the time because my mom, whom I love dearly, she's here with me today.
Hey, Mama.
Hi, Mommy. And I started taking lessons, and she always made me think it was my idea.
Okay.
You know, but when I was a teenager and everybody was outside and I went to go play, I said, well, Ma, I don't think I want to take lessons anymore. And she said, after all we've poured into this, and God has blessed you with this talent, she said, as a matter of fact, go practice right now. I was crushed. I was crushed, but I thank God to this day, because I kept taking lessons. I received a full talent scholarship for Wayne State University. Didn't have to pay 1 cent for college. That's why I always say, you know, it's important, you know, when God plant, you know, seeds in you and you have a gift, to follow through with it, because you just never know where it will take you. Because I thank God for that, because, you know, we were right in the middle. You know, you made too much money to, you know, to get financial aid, but not enough money to pay for college. So I just thank God for that. And then I just continue for education administration for my master's.
That is, congratulations on all the success. And that's why it's so important. I don't know who I'm talking to out there, but you might be just watching and listening to Mary, that education, it really helped. It helped so much. I remember you was playing, what was it? It was the conference or something?
I think it was for your show.
It was.
I think it was for your
show. It was.
The first
and
time.
she was actually reading. She was reading. Musicians and singers. She was reading music. I'm not talking about reading words. We're talking about music. She actually reads the music while she's playing it, and that's, you know, that's really kind of rare. As it relates to a lot of African Americans, you know, in the gospel world.
In the gospel world.
Yeah, so I really commend you on that. Now, Mary, a lot of people, I mentioned to them about the 2005, you being the winner of the Singers and Musicians Conference. What has that done for you since that time up until now?
Well, the first thing you did was give me more courage. And I say that to say, when you first begin, you know, you look at the artist and you see how talented everyone is. And I had to come to the place that, you know, God had something for me, something that each of us has something unique to bring to the body. So, you know, I might not be able to, look, I can't do riffs like you.
Oh, but you got your own, you got yours, trust me.
But you know what I'm saying? Everybody has what they bring, and you don't know who it will affect. So once I began to understand that and to realize that it's not about me, that God is just using me as a vessel to his glory, I think that just helped, you know, build my confidence and to walk strong in him and not in myself. And with that, it just opened doors. I did your show, of course. FM 98, they're spotlighting me for the month of April. I'm so excited. Dr. Deborah Smith-Pollard, much love.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, and I got to give love to DetroitGospel.com. They have been so wonderful. And it's just, I think when people see that you're working hard and you're putting that time in.
Absolutely.
Because it's not something that happens overnight. You have to work hard.
You have to work at that.
Yeah.
And I can't stress that enough, that, you know, a lot of people think when they get their CDs out that you know, to let everybody else do the work. No, you have to work. And you sometimes can be dead tired.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they don't understand that.
You're praying, Lord, let me just get there.
Yeah.
But God is good, because every time you get there, he just quickens you.
Right, and give you something else to do.
It's marvelous. But yes, once the CD is done, the work just begins. You're just beginning.
Absolutely.
Because you have to share the music. And I was glad to hear you say, you know, for them to download it and support the artist. Because I make sure to do that. I don't buy copies of CDs. No, I buy the original CD or download it from iTunes, because I understand what it takes to put a CD together and how we pour our heart into it. And that's supporting the artist when we do that.
Right.
So I appreciate you saying that.
Oh, absolutely. And that is so important. That's the way we're doing it. There's no more cassette tapes. There is no more car player. What do we do? The 8-track players and all of those things. There's no more of those. She's going to get ready to give us another one of those powerful songs. And we got to hear this one. She's going to come and get ready for that. But let me tell you something, how important it is to support our artists. It is so important. That is the only way that we can do it. And they made it so easy for you that all you have to do now is just you could go to Amazon and buy their CDs. You don't even have to put on no clothes. You don't have to get dressed to go to the store to buy it. You can just go straight iTunes, Amazon. You can click on their website to try to get their information. It's just as a click of the button. So that's what I want you to do. Please support our artists, and please support Miss Mary Wynn. She is a powerful woman of God. She's doing some awesome things. CD has just come out. I'm ready. You want to make sure that's a part of your collection.